You know, when you get home from hospital and you feel lonely and like nobody missed you, and the ones that normally don't sleep on your bed are suddenly inundating your bed. Well, I can honestly say I feel very welcome home. Hey, meow meow. It's CP. So as you can see, my fur babies, I'm more than happy for mummy to be home. And my first fur baby daughter, Chloe, she's probably coming in a bit later on, and my kids are actually asleep, which is fantastic. Now it's just waiting for my meds to kick in and for me to hopefully go to sleep because I'm not feeling too crash hot. But off to the doctor's tomorrow morning, hopefully to get my test results from a month ago. So, yeah. Hope you guys are enjoying our little adventure together. We still don't know how to edit. We do have a computer right here, but I have to lay on my side to be able to access it, which is quite difficult. So I'm hoping my husband can sort something out, and hopefully you guys will get to meet him soon. Right now he's addicted to Xbox, so he's outside. He's in the lounge room playing Xbox. Oh my gosh, I look terrible. My nose looks lopsided. Sorry about that, guys. Try to make do with the best I can, but I hope you guys are doing alright this evening. It is, let's see, I've got to try and access what time it is. It is 9:30 Australian time right now. I've got to be on feed for 16 hours, which is quite irritating to be stuck to a bag for 16 hours, and then I go to hospital, got to be there at 9:10 in the morning, so we've got to drop our daughter off to daycare at 6 o'clock, and then hopefully it's not too much traffic to make it into the city by 9:10 for my appointment, and we're going to have to drop my son off to school later as there's no early drop-off point. So that's just a quick update. We're all doing fine, and it's been a bit difficult this week because my auntie just passed away, but other than that, life's good. So I think if there's anything I've learned from having this condition is you've got to live each day as if it's your last, because although I have to rest during the day because I'm so tired after doing an appointment or things like that it's the little things that matter, the time when you spend with your kids and they just drive you nuts and you get to play with them, and they are my world. Going from a position where I was told you'd never be able to conceive for nearly 13 years to all of a sudden be pregnant, and it was the happiest day of my life, and I will forever be grateful. And I'm so blessed that I always had a dream that I would have 2 blue-eyed babies, which is amazing considering that my bloodline consists of all black hair, brown-eyed Latinos, very dark eyes, some black. Mine, as you can see, are very, very dark. And long and behold, I was blessed with 2 blue-eyed babies. My sister's in Colombia. I keep saying how tu hijo y hija es muy bonitos. My son and daughter are very beautiful, which I completely agree. Yes, I'm biased, but hey, a mother's got to do what a mother's got to do. I thank God every day for my little blessings. You know, it was not easy pregnancies, and I'm unable to carry anymore. But I have a family which I never thought I'd have. So, you know, for those of you who think, you know, I'm in my late 30s or mid 30s and I'm never going to be a mum, never going to find the perfect one, blah, blah, blah. Honey, it ain't over till it's over. You know, that was me. I was like, you know, I go from one relationship, bad relationship, to another. I became celibate for like 5 years. Was engaged like 6 times and always ran away. I was the runaway bride. And then I reconnected with my boyfriend we were together in 2008. And then we reconnected in 2013 after a traumatic experience where I was pregnant, and my current boyfriend at the time, which I didn't know was a drug addict, decided to bail while I was in hospital losing his son's twin. And it was a very traumatic experience, and I had to go through it mostly alone. But then Brad came into the picture, and he's taken Tristan on as if it's his own flesh and blood. And I don't know if you've got a partner like that, but that is an amazing, amazing experience to have someone so big-hearted that they can make your whole family feel special as if they were their own flesh and blood. I'm adopted myself, so I come from Colombia from the age of 11 years old. My sister was 7, my brother was 8, and the rest of my siblings are still in Colombia. And for most of my adopted life, I was told that I only had one sister, and I kept insisting, no, I've got many brothers and sisters, mainly sisters. And my adopted parents said, no, we looked into it, you only have one older sister. And so for a long time I thought I was crazy, until 2013, where I changed my Facebook's name to my married name, and underneath I put Sabugalo Oviedo. And lo and behold, I started in a group for abused and survivors of all sorts of traumas, you know, sexual assault, physical assault, mental assault. And all of a sudden, I get a message from an Elizabeth Sabogalo Oviedo. And I was like, oh my God. And she said in Spanish, mi nombre es Elizabeth, I think I'm your sister. And she said, es tu Blanca Elsie Sabogalo Oviedo, is tu mother is Lenny, so is your name Blanca Elsie Sabogalo Oviedo, and is your mom is Lenny? And I was like, yeah. And she said, I think I'm your sister. And from that moment on, I've been in contact with them. We use Google Translate because I rang them, and I cannot speak a word of Spanish. They cannot speak a word of English except saying hello. So that was a very interesting conversation of no entiendo, and they're saying no entiendo, and then we go to Facebook and quickly translate. Yes. Excuse the gap in my teeth. I had a bit of an accident with the dental clinic here. They were supposed to remove one tooth and did such damage that I had 2 teeth fall out. But I'm on a waiting list to get that fixed. And that's been done from my tongue rings from when I was very young, and thought it was cool to rub my tongue ring in there. And I didn't used to have a gap. I had perfect teeth, but now they're a bit stained from lots of years of smoking, which I'm now happy to say I quit. I rarely drink, rarely have caffeine. So this isn't a bragging video. It's just, hey guys, how you doing? nice to meet you all. And I hope you guys are enjoying our videos, because we really enjoy making them. I think it's a really good bonding experience for my kids and I. My daughter was like, we make a video as soon as we get home. And then we got home and she decided she wanted to watch one of my favourite all-time movies from when I was a child, with Casper the Friendly Ghost with Christina Ricci. And she absolutely loves it, which is, trip down memory lane alone. It's quite intriguing how things go full circle. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing all right, and lots of love, peace. I'm Blanca Weigel from the TAB family, Tristan, Natalia, Brad, Blanca, or Blanca, Brad. It really doesn't matter. We do have a bit of a foul language, my husband and I, and we apologise for that every now and then, and we sometimes slip up. Generally not when my kids are around. The other night when I said "whore," I really shouldn't have said that in front of my kids. That was inappropriate. It was just cracking a load of a joke on, one of the Simpsons episodes. And that's for the people in my generation. I don't know if they even have the Simpsons anymore. I don't normally watch TV anymore. So, just introducing myself a bit more. If you're interested in knowing my life story, there is a very, very long traumatic past. And a lot that I'm working through to try and be a better mother to my kids than I had growing up. So it's confronting, and some people can't take it, but to me, each person's story is a journey in itself, and it's a way of helping others to realise that life isn't so bad. I'm going through a crappy situation. I've been told I've got 15 years to live. Whatever. I'm going to make the most of the time I've got with my kids, and if, God forbid, that's all I've got, then I want to make sure that I document as much as I can on here, so that they can look back and go, oh, that mummy, that's mummy, this silly sense of humour nutcase that I am. But I do my own piercings. It's a way of managing my chronic pain. Some people think that's a bit far, but to me it's part of my culture. I don't know if you guys know about Inca and North American Indians. They do a lot of their own big piercings and stuff like that. My next lot that I'm planning to do, I've got a gun and I want to do in here to hopefully get rid of my migraines. So it's got a bit of a two-edged thing. It's I want to do both sides because I'm always about balance. So, and I want to do another piercing here, so I've got two on each side. And I used to have a nose ring, but that really bugged me. I felt like I had boogers in my nose all the time, and I had 6 tongue rings. I was the only person in Australia to ever have that many tongue rings in my tongue at once. The only downside to that is that I would walk around with my tongue going like this, because it was so heavy. Unbeknownst to me, and I look like a total spaz, but yeah, it was a fun time. It was in my early 20s. And every scar has its tale. Every mark on my body has a story behind it. I'm very blessed to have the genes I've got, because even my biological mother right now, she's got stage 4 stomach cancer, and she still looks as if she's in her 20s. Yes, we've all got grey hair early, but our skin seems to stay very, not, I try and make wrinkles, but we don't have wrinkles. My husband's not blessed, so he picks on my grey hairs because I've got more than him. But I said to him, well, I don't have wrinkles, so I still look damn good. Anyway, if you like, subscribe, press the like button. If you don't, then have a nice day. My son's better at knowing what to say because he watches a whole lot of YouTube videos more than I do, so I watch pimple popping. That's my little obsession, and crime shows. It's my way of getting justice. So yeah, just thought I'd spend a bit of time with you guys and explain a little bit more from my side. And if you're ever interested in finding out more, just let me know and I'll be more than happy to share. I've got nothing to hide. I wear my heart on my sleeve, so I'm well aware of trolls. And I think I'm in a space of my life that bring it on. You know, I know my flaws. I know, you know, my teeth aren't the whitest they could be. I'm not rich, but I've been very lucky to have invested in a block of land and hoping to borrow enough money. I've got the deposit to start building our dream home in the middle of nowhere, in a very small town with 1,500 people. So that'll be very exciting. And yeah, we'll go from there. But we'll keep trying to film for you guys and see if it goes anywhere. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, at least we've got fun and my kids have memories to look upon when I'm gone. And know that Mummy really did exist. She wasn't just a dream. But that's about it for now. I apologize for all the butts. Unlike our generation now, it's a lot of but I'm the generation of butts. So we each generation have our little niche, and mine was but. And the new one's like. I remember I had a teacher who said 100 and something times, and we pointed it out to her. She never said it again. She was mortified that we were counting. Every time she counted, we laughed because we went to an all-girls school. I went to an all-girls school because I didn't get on with my adopted parents at the time. That was a way of punishing me, but I actually really enjoyed it. And so I went to an all-girls boarding school. And caused a lot of drama because I'm a bit of a troublemaker at times. But I can say I've not had as colourful life as a lot of people. I'm quite sheltered in a lot of ways, but I don't think that's a bad thing because I haven't gone and robbed places. I haven't tried any hard drugs. It's not, yes, I tried dope and I'm hoping to get off morphine and liquid tramadol at the moment so I can go on medicinal marijuana. So my doctor's going to apply for that for me because I really don't want to be on opiates. I don't want to spend my last days or anything like that, just doped up and feeling like a zombie. I'd rather have control. I'm a bit of a control freak, and I think that's got a lot to do with the fact that growing up I had no control. I was put into a role where I was a mum at age 7 or something like that, and for 2 years I raised my 2 siblings by myself in the streets, and they survived. It's my proudest moment to date, but I think having my own kids was the icing on the cake. It was the most beautiful moment, most terrifying moment, because as a new parent you don't know what to expect. You think you know everything because you've got nieces and nephews, but hell, I tell you, unless you have your own, you have no clue. And I thought I had it down packed. I'm like, yeah, this is going to be a piece of cake, But every kid is so different. And I think my mum always wished me to have a daughter because she thought, karma will come back to bite you. And oh yeah, it's come and bite me 2 times fold. She's twice as stubborn as me because my husband and I are both stubborn. So we say no and she'll say yes. We'll say, can you do this? No. And her new thing is, Charlie, could you please bend down and get that for Mummy? Because Mummy can't bend. She goes, oh, I can't bend, Mummy. I'm like you were just bending then? And she'll go, okay, I pick it up for you. God bless her. But I don't know if I've got one-off sort of pretty cool wedding rings. We've kind of accumulated them because I've changed sizes so much in the last 8 months. I went from a size 120 to I'm now about 67, 68 kilos. And my husband bought me these rings with skulls on them, and I absolutely love them. It's very me. I don't like the traditional stuff. I like to be different. I like to not stand out. I don't like crowds, but I don't want to follow the rules. I don't want to follow the norm. That's why my husband and I took each other's name, because it is important for us. I see it as two families coming together to form one big family. Families included. My adopted family and I, there's a my fault. I attempted suicide a lot of times. I was very miserable. I didn't know how to handle things. I still have trouble handling my emotions, but I'm very blessed to have the counselling team I've got. I've got a counsellor who's stuck by me, and I'm going to name her because she is amazing and she's a treasure. Susan Gregory, you are by far my saviour, my friend. I call you my friend because you have stuck by me. You know my quirks, you know my shameful moments, and yet you don't judge me. You treat me like another human being, and for that I am forever grateful, because my biggest thing was judgment and being afraid to open up and have people be scared to be my friend because, oh my God, you've been through so much. And well, yes, I've been through a lot, but everybody's story is different, and my circumstances were different. I was in another country. I saw things that no kid should see, but was very blessed to come to Australia and have the upbringing I did. It wasn't ideal. I didn't get the emotional support I always needed, but my parents did the best they could. They're human, they made mistakes, and I wasn't exactly a model child. I thought I was an adult because I raised my brother and sister from a young age, and I saw them as my kids. They were my responsibility, and from the age of 4 I had to look after the whole family, try and cook chocos and beans, and so to me it was my responsibility to keep them alive. And then to go from that to being 11 years old and you're a kid, like, go play. I was like, what's play? So I rebelled, as kids do. But yeah, for now I think we'll leave it at that, and hopefully you like our family's little quirks and my son wanting to speak to you guys and tell you his little stories, and he's absolutely so cool. And if I could steal his lashes for a day, oh my goodness, he's got to die for lashes. I pay $100 to get them done. I've now learnt the art of putting on fake lashes. I've done it twice, and I feel like $1,000,000 when I do it. And I think to myself, this is awesome, because I'm not ripping out my lashes. So I'm a bit self-conscious about that, but hey, hopefully we'll speak to you soon. Don't know how to edit. I'm what you call technologically retarded, so that's what I'm going to have to rely on my husband to teach me how to do all that stuff. I do have a proper camera. I don't have any lights. My light at the moment is my computer light. I don't know if you can see it. So yeah, this is my trying to keep hydrated with vitamins. Aloe vera, I can have sips at a time, and I really, really love the taste. No, that's not an endorsement, and we've only just started. There's no way we'd have any endorsements. So I'd just like to point out the things I do like, and they're things that give me little joys in life. And the big joy in my life is my family. My husband can be an asshole, as many of us can. I can be a total bitch. And yet, we absolutely adore each other. We've been married for 5 years now. And he's my dream man. I always wanted to marry a blonde-haired, blue-eyed man. Because it's as far as you could get from a Latino, you know. You just, to me, was like, nah, I can't marry someone who looks like me. Come on, I've got to have different. Because I'm not going to follow the trend. I'm a lot whiter now than when I first came to Australia. And if you wonder about my name, yes, I was named after Snow White. Blanca is white snow in Spanish, or Snow White translated. So, because when I was born, I was told that I had straight jet black hair, and as I got older, I went curly. My son was born with super curly hair, and as he's getting older, it's going more straight. So how funny things are. They're little things. Anyway, good night, guys. Thank you for watching. If you're watching, we've had 4 views. My boy and my son were like, oh, we've had 4 views. They're probably all from the one person, but hey, it's the little things in life that make the little joys, bring people joy, especially for my kids. And take care. Hopefully we'll speak to you soon. And we might make a video on the way to hospital tomorrow, so my son can have his time on the camera, because he absolutely loves it. Alright guys, have a good night. Peace, love to all.